Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to This Week in Music. I'm AYEKAY from The Underground Arts. My apologies for missing last week. There was not many good music news, and the T.W.I.M members of myself and K-Sam, we were both under the weather, but we are back this week, the week of September 23rd. Stay tuned for my top 5 music and news stories of the week. Let's do this. Let's do this. Number 1, Atoms for Peace. Remember when I talked about them last episode when they're going on tour? When I mentioned all those other bands of DJs and rappers going on tour? Yeah, Atoms for Peace. They just started their worldwide arena tour, which is really funny because Tom York, the lead singer of Atoms for Peace, who's also the lead singer for Radiohead, if you didn't know that, he introduced himself on the first show of the tour as Jay-Z, which was kind of funny. And then he also introduced his fellow bass player, Flea, also from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, as his Beyonce. I got a kick out of that. That was pretty funny. Kind of enjoyed that. If Atoms for Peace is coming to your city, I highly suggest check them out. They're a great band if you're a big fan of Radiohead or Red Hot Chili Peppers or any of those other alternative rock, indie rock type bands. You like them. I like them. They're pretty cool. Check them out. Speaking of Atoms for Peace, we're talking number 2. You guys know Kesha? Kesha's a pop star, big pop star. If you don't know who Kesha is, I don't know where you've been living under a rock lately. She has an MTV documentary about her life, and that second season starts October 30th. The reason for why I'm talking about this, well, she decided to twerk for her mom. Yes, we're getting into the main topic of, shaking your ass, twerking all over dudes and poles and whatnot. She twerked for her mom on this amazing show. It's so good. Make sure you check it out. She's twerking for her mom. She calls herself a twerkaholic. I found that funny. I saw the little clip. It was pretty good. Check it out. I'm probably going to end up watching just that episode alone. Number 3. 2 big music videos dropped this week. We're talking Drake, Miley Cyrus. Yep, can't escape her. She's everywhere. Can't do it. Drake's new album dropped Tuesday, September 24th. I mentioned that in my first video. I picked it up. If you guys want to check it out, there's a picture of that right here. One of the lead singles from Nothing Was the Same is called Hold On, We're Going Home. They released visuals, an awesome video for this song. You need to check that out. There's going to be a link in the description. Please check that video out. It features A$AP Rocky, that pretty motherfucker. I don't know why he's in the video, but he's in there. He does a little cool speech. It features Fredo Santana from GBE, Chief Keef's label. He's in the cut, and that's a scary sight. He's really creepy in that video. And it's really cool. It's got some cool GTA type vibes. There's this girl, and he's trying to save her, because Drake's like in love with her, kinda. And he gets this crew, and they put on these masks, and they go into this place and shoot it up GTA style. It's really cool. And then they get the girl back. Yeah, typical Drake stuff, right? And let's get into that Miley Cyrus video. Oh, Miley, you're really driving me nuts. You're in my mind, you don't get out. I'm still singing Wrecking Ball. I can't stop singing it. We can't stop, we won't stop, Miley Cyrus. Mike Will made it, produced this song. It's called 23, featuring Miley Cyrus, my boy Wiz Khalifa, my other boy, Juicy J. Now, Wiz Khalifa and Juicy J, they add to the song pretty well. But of course, when Miley's in there, she tries to rap. She's wearing this really scandalous Michael Jordan jersey that's like showing off her assets. It's really hot, but it's kind of creepy at the same time, and I'm a big fan of the song and a pretty big fan of the video, but of course it's Miley Cyrus. She's gonna get, shitted on from everybody in the media because of this video, somehow, some way. So you want to check it out, that link will be down below as well. Just listen to it, it's funny. Miley tries to rap and she says the F word and other stuff. It's pretty hilarious, pretty good stuff. That was really hard to get through. Let's just go to number 4. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Number 4, this is really cool. Metallica. Big fan of Metallica. Been a fan of Metallica my whole life. I'm actually wearing a Metallica shirt right now. If you can see that. They have a song called Enter Sandman. Big song. You guys know that. The reason why I'm talking about this is Mariano Rivera, the New York Yankees great closer, one of the greatest closers arguably of all time. Since 1999, Mariano Rivera has been coming out to the song Enter Sandman when he goes onto the field. Just the other day before one of the Yankees games, they announced Mariano Rivera Day. They had some really cool celebration. They're retiring his number, 42. It'll be the last 42 ever worn in throughout baseball, especially the Yankees baseball as well. Mariano Rivera is a legend. He will literally go down as the greatest closer of all time. What was really cool is that when he came out to close for that last time, Enter Sandman was played by none other than Metallica live at the new Yankee Stadium, and it was really, really cool, and it was so much fun to watch, and I'm sure they did it because they love him, they love the Yankees, and they've been coming out to that song for how many years now? Since 1999. It's a long time. For a legend like him and the legends themselves in Metallica, that's a pretty cool thing. And while we're on the topic of Metallica, they have a movie coming out in theaters October 4th called Through the Never. It's all about Metallica. Go check it out. I'm definitely going to go see that movie. And finally, the number 5 iHeartRadio Festival happens every year, hosted by none other than the amazing Ryan Seacrest. This year it had artists like Drake, Cruella, J. Cole, Katy Perry, Mumford & Sons, a bunch of others. We also had Queen. Yes, Queen. The old great amazing singer Freddie Mercury, obviously he's not here around anymore to sing for this great band, but they have a new singer, Adam Lambert. He was on American Idol. He's a fantastic singer. On Queen's really good song called Somebody to Love, Fun's lead singer named Ruiz came out. He took over vocals for that one. It was really cool. Then he brought back out Adam Lambert, made this little cool super group, and they did Fat Bottom Girls, which is my favorite Queen song of all time. I love that song. And then they ended the show with none other than the greatest song of all time by Queen, We Are the Champions. And it was awesome. I watched it on YouTube. I checked it out, as I'm a big fan of all those artists that played the iHeartRadio Festival. I definitely want to check out Queen, because, I mean, when was the last time you saw Queen live, you know? Awesome. Alright guys, it's the end of the video. If you guys did not know by now, this right here, my friends, is a t-shirt. What better way to end every single video than showcasing artists that I love. In this week's episode, we have the bass god himself, Lil B, Brandon McCartney. Lil B is a rapper based out of California. Get it? Bass, because he is the bass god, self-proclaimed bass god, taking over the YouTube by storm. I love him. I praise him like he's the greatest thing to ever exist since cookies and cake. And he cooks and he cakes. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for you guys this week, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you again for watching this week's episode of T.W.I.M. My name is AYEKAY from the Underground Arts. Make sure to please follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with my musical notes, my musical theories, my musical stories, my musical problems, everything that I have to talk about with music. Please follow me on Twitter and do that at CottonMouthAlex. Make sure you keep those headphones in your ears, those big glorious ears of yours, whether they're small or what ears look like, but whatever. Please keep those in. Please stay listening to music, and I will catch you guys next week's episode of T.W.I.M. Peace. Whoa, edible! Bass God!